Hello and welcome to the Hypnosis Academy. Today I'm talking about the benefits of hypnosis and a little bit about the details. Come and join me on the other side. So before we get into the benefits of hypnosis, let's talk about the levels of hypnosis. You know, you'll hear people say, well, he was in deep hypnosis, or medium hypnosis, or light hypnosis. Do you know that most of the great change that happens in people happens in light to medium, or medium to light hypnosis? You don't need to be in heavy, deep hypnosis for change to happen, although change does happen in heavy hypnosis. So it's a little bit of a myth that we have to go really deeply to get change to happen. Not really, no. It all depends on how you represent that hypnosis within and whether you accept the suggestions. And you can accept a suggestion in light hypnosis just as easily as you can in deep hypnosis. So the waking state that we are in now, as you're listening to me, and you might be going in and out of it, but the waking state is called the beta state. Okay? The beta state. That's the I am in my normal sort of, I'm working, I'm talking, I'm in the moment, beta. Okay? But when you start to go into hypnosis, then you start moving down. And the next stage down is alpha. Okay? What's alpha? An alpha state? Well, when you just sit and focus on your breathing, you get into a relaxed place. You become calm, slightly detached from things. Your imagination's heightened, okay? And you sort of become very self-aware. So that's alpha. Alpha, you can get to alpha just by relaxing, by focusing on your breathing, by meditating, and of course by hypnosis. It's the stage. What is alpha? It's just a measurement of the brain wave pattern. And so as the measure, when you're in beta, your brain waves functioning at a certain frequency. Then you go into alpha and the frequency lowers. Okay. The next stage down from alpha is theta. Okay, theta. And there is a therapy called theta therapy. Okay, and it's very interesting, and they access that level because they say that at that level change can happen and healing can happen. So in theta, you're deeply relaxed. It's a dreamlike state. Okay, it's a dreamlike state. There's tremendous creativity in theta, and also vivid imagination. Okay, and also great healing. Understand that when you go into hypnosis, and it's something that I tell all of my clients, hypnosis is a healing place. When you go into hypnosis, you heal. This is one of the benefits of hypnosis. I would say the largest, the biggest, the most important benefit is the healing. And that's on all levels, that's not just physical. That's mental, that's spiritual, that's emotional. And then you get to the lower level beyond theta, and that's the level of sleep, and it's called delta. Okay? That's sleep, but that's also where profound change can happen. Profound, because profound means deep, doesn't it? There's a hypnosis process called ultra depth. You can look it up, ultra depth. And it was developed and discovered by a group of hypnotherapists. And then somebody took it and patented it. And so he took all of the credit. But ultra depth is really, it's going down into beyond theta. Not into deep sleep, but somewhere in between, where the person appears to be asleep, but they're not. Ultra depth, I've seen a lot of work that's been done by ultra depth, and incredible healing can happen. There are lots of stories of people being healed of things in ultra depth. It's probably worthwhile looking at. It's a very long process to get the person there. I mean, it's taken them level down, level down, level down, level down. It's just, I think that maybe the induction might be 45 minutes of induction. But when the person's there, miracles can happen. So that's kind of the levels, okay? But as much can happen in alpha as can happen in other levels, theta and delta. So what are the benefits of hypnosis? Well, as I've mentioned before, when we're born into this world, we are born into this world in hypnosis, and we don't emerge fully from hypnosis until we're 11 or 12. Why? Why are children born into hypnosis? Well, in my opinion, it's because they've got a big job to do. They've got to learn everything that they need to learn so that they can go on and have a successful life. Where is the best place to learn? In hypnosis. Where's the fastest place to learn? In hypnosis. You know, many teachers could have been blamed for stopping children from going into hypnosis to learn by saying, stop daydreaming, look at me when I'm talking to you. Lots of children are way into hypnosis when you're talking to them. If you see them with this look of, I'm not here, don't think that they're not here. They're off, but they're absorbing at a tremendous rate. And that's what we can do. That's why when you go into hypnosis and somebody gives you suggestions, if you accept them, if you choose to accept them, they come in and they do their work. It's not like a throwaway thing with hypnosis. I recall that I discovered Paul McKenna's work. I love Paul McKenna. And I started to get all of his hypnosis as he produced them. And I listened to Paul McKenna in hypnosis every night for about 5 years. Every night I went to sleep with Paul McKenna. And I believe that changed my life so much, radically. It radically changed my life. And I still listen to hypnosis, and I still love the work that Paul McKenna does. You can learn so much when you're in hypnosis. Is it a magic pill? It's not a magic pill. Hypnosis is just another facet of learning, but it's not magic. You know, you can't say, well, can I learn the Spanish language in hypnosis? Yes, you can, but you're going to need to do more than that. But it can be a great helper. It can really help you to do that. But hypnosis, the best hypnosis, in my opinion, is repetition hypnosis. So yeah, you're going to have a hypnotic session and you go very deep and you get some beautiful suggestions. But the way it works is this. This is your mind, okay? So let's say you go to the hypnotherapist and you're feeling a bit negative, okay? So he does a session with you and he puts some positive weights on here. And he brings up the positivity and he brings down the negativity. But you're still negative. But then you have another session and that shifts a little bit more. Then you have another session, it shifts. But what you're still hanging toward the negative, but you get to a point where you hit balance through repetition, and then you start going into the positive, and then you become more and more positive. So that's the way that hypnosis works the best, in my opinion. Don't think that you should be able to fix everything in one session. Some things you can, but they tend to be insignificant, shallow. And what I mean by insignificant and shallow, addictions to things that are just simple addictions and nothing more, fears, phobias, they're things that can go away quite easily. But when you're talking about sadness, low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-love, the person's like this, and one session isn't necessarily going to shift them like that. Could do, and it's happened, but typically a few. And so hypnosis is not a magic pill. It's not the magic bullet, but it is a beautiful way of helping the mind to find balance again. It's a beautiful way of helping the mind to learn. Remember, learning is not just learning material things. It's also learning to live your life in a different way, learning to be a different person, learning to act in a different way. So, Hypnosis has tremendous benefits. When you go into it, your body starts healing and cleaning and cleansing. Anyway, remember, when the oxygen masks fall down in the plane, put yours on first. Then go and help other people by putting theirs on. Okay? It's the same with hypnosis. Remember yourself. Include yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself too. We need it. Even though we help others, we need help too. All right? You're not above it. I love you all. I'll see you all later. Please put in the comments what you think. Do you agree with me? Have I missed something? Let me know.